Today's meditation uh, is on Kathopanishad 8th Advaita. Second chapter, first section, the fourth mantra. I am taking Kathopanishad mantras for meditation so that you can recall also. Let's see the mantra chanting first.
स्वप्नान्तं जागरितान्तं स्वप्नान्तं जागरितान्तं चौभौ येनानुपश्यति चौभौ येनानुपश्यति महान्तं विभुमात्मानं महान्तं विभुमात्मानं मत्वा धीरो न शोचति मत्वा धीरो न शोचति.
Here, Lord Yama teaches Nachiketa about the three avasthas very beautifully. Same message which we learn in Mandukya Upanishad, he is putting it in one or two verses in the Kathopanishad, and very brilliantly he teaches. What does he teach here? He says there is a Sakshi, there is a Turiyam. That Sakshi or Turiyam, it sees the end of dream, it sees the end of sleep, it sees the rise of waking. That means what? Sakshi or Turiyam is the self in us. There is a Sakshi, there is a witness of the three states. I am that witness when I say I will be owning up my higher nature. Knowing this higher nature, what is the benefit? I will not grieve in life, neither for myself nor about others. Very beautiful verse, simple verse, but see the hidden meaning in it. See, in order to know the hidden meaning, you must know the Upanishad. Upanishad is teaching us immortality. Atma knows the end of dream, it knows the waking up, it knows the sleep state. So, waking, dream, and sleep, who knows these three states? It is a separate, independently existing entity called Atma. But in the waking state, I behave as if I am Ahamkara. What is an Ahamkara? It is reflected consciousness together with the body mind is called as Ahamkara. That Ahamkara has to drop itself as the waker, as the dreamer, as the sleeper. Waker, dreamer, sleeper together is called as Ahamkara. The Ahamkara drops its incidental nature and realizes its higher nature as Atma. The last week we did Ena Rupam Rasam Gandham Shabdan Sparshan Mitunan. We did this verse in meditation. What does it say? It talked about the spiritual light which is behind all sense organs in the body. That means the Shariram is not the truth, Atma is the truth. Gross body, subtle body is not the truth, Atma is the truth. Atma is the light, it is the spiritual light through which the sense organs function. Here in this fourth verse, what are we learning? It is talking not of the Shariram, it is talking here about the mind. The mind is responsible for waking, dream, and sleep. It is the mind which is known by Atma. The light behind mind is described in the fourth verse. The light behind the sense organs is described in the third verse. That Atma is the spiritual light which illumines the awareness of the waking state the awareness of the dream state, the awareness of the ignorant state of sleep. In what light do we see the dream? It is the light of the divine intelligence light. The intelligence principle is called as light. Devaha. What is the goal of the spiritual study? It is to identify this divine spark as my real self, this divine light as my real self, not the mind, not the sense organs, not the world. This spiritual light is the controller, the director of all the activities of the body. Not only one body, all the bodies. Mahantam Vibhum. This individual self is not, this spiritual light is the individual Atma. But this individual self, the Atma, is the supreme self. It is the Brahman. It is all in all minds, it is there. Even in an ant, it is there. Because the ant moves because of the light of consciousness. The consciousness is very powerful. Why do desires rise in us? Due to sense of limitation, body mind complex, and due to ignorance about my higher nature. Just now we studied in the Kathopanishad in the previous mantras. When the desires are not filled or fulfilled, or they are not fulfilled, they result in sorrow. But how to get rid of this uh, out of this imperfection, incompleteness, through the jnanam of Atma, through the divine spiritual light, I come to realize I am the pure consciousness. Etat Vaitat. This spiritual light is what you wanted to know, Nachiketa. In your question, is there something beyond death? This spiritual light exists forever. Let us meditate on this verse. Very powerful verses for meditation. Please close your eyes. Sit erect. The body by itself is inert. It cannot move. It cannot perform any action by itself. The mind is inert, formed by subtle elements. The sattva guna of Panchabhutas are responsible for the formation of the mind. They are put together by Prakriti, nature. Constantly changing is the nature of Prakriti. Constant change. The cells in my body are constantly changing. The cells in my mind are constantly changing, giving rise to thoughts. I cannot stop this. It is Prakriti, matter, Panchabhutas. The Adhishthanam, the support, the controller of the Panchabhutas, the material world, is Atma, the spiritual light. Kathopanishad reveals to me that the spiritual light is behind the sense organs and behind the mind. I claim this light as my higher nature, real nature. I own up this light. Aham Atma Asmi. This light is unborn, Ajaha. This light is Amritaha, immortal. Changeless. This light continues during sleep. Self-evident light without the universe. Aham Atma Asmi. Swayam Prakashaha. Self-evident. Sat. Pure existence. Knowing this Atma, claiming this Atma, makes me immortal. I don't have any self-ignorance anymore. I am fulfilled in life. Shantam Shiva. Peaceful, auspicious. I learn to remain and rest as this peaceful self. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachade Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Please gently open your eyes.